I had someone tell me I fell off. Ooh, yes, I indeed needed that. I haven't probably seen me in 2 years. You're like, who is this? Who is this woman? So no one really talks about this, but I was on YouTube I made my YouTube channel when I was 17 years old. I am now 23, so it's been 6 years. Really, like it was me 17 turning 18, so almost 6 years. I'm just gonna say 5 years for the most part. When I first started, it was something that I did for fun, obviously with the intention of course, like hoping one day it all picks up. But for the most part, I was really enjoying that whole process. Nonetheless, I ended up hitting my first video to ever hit 100K. It was doing really good traction, and for me, I was like, it's up, it's up. So after that video, I don't know. No one talks about doing this stuff at an early age, but this can happen at any stage. That once you finally hit your big break, the subscribers start coming in, the money starts to come in. This was the point I finally got monetized, so I'm getting paid. I'm now an eligible YouTube partner. I'm getting more comments, more engagement. The algorithm is just loving me. So at this point, I was 19. I made my YouTube channel 17 turning 18, and it took me a year to get monetized. A year for me to really hit into the algorithm. And I was like, my 19-year-old self, you couldn't tell me nothing. I felt like I was up. I felt like I was up for real. And I got complacent. I got so complacent. I was like, oh, they can wait like a week for a video. They can wait 2 weeks. They can wait a month. Like, I didn't feel like I was still posting, but I wish I really honed in on posting more. But nonetheless, I feel like I still, my 19-year-old self still held it down, because I posted the most probably that I've ever posted. And then when I turned 20 is when shit started to get a little real. I don't know what it was, but me turning 20 was very like, oh my god, like I'm 20 now, like I've been here for 2 decades, like I need to get my life together. It's either make it or break it. So during this time, I remember I was like, okay, I want to do more than just like story times, because that was what got me popular on my main channel. But I didn't want to keep doing story times. I'm like, bruh, like y'all only gonna want the drama, the negativity, and I'm not really trying to tell you guys all my business. Realistically, I don't think that's gonna be the best thing to do. I made my reaction channel, and I made a third channel, which was supposed to be like my podcast or like diary channel of just me going throughout my 20s. And I burnt myself out, y'all. I was posting 2 to 3 videos a day for you guys, and I was just going so hard to the point where like I literally burnt myself out. I don't know how I thought I could post on all 3 channels, being a full-time college student. Y'all know, well, if y'all don't know, I'm a computer science major, and that major in itself is already demanding. So trying to do all of that, I applaud myself for doing it at that time, but the burnout was crazy. And I tell you, that shit hit. It hit different. It hit different. And that's when I went on my break, and I just went on my break for a while. That when I came back, the algorithm was not with me. Well, I can't curse. Actually, I can, but I'm not going to curse. The algorithm was just not messing with me, and I had to really work harder to get to where I am. Nonetheless, on my main channel, one of my shorts I ended up hitting virality again. This was the highest video I've ever gotten. Like at the time, my highest video was 120 something K on my main channel, and that was a regular YouTube video. I hit a short that I hit right now. It's like at 4 million something views. Guys, that is my highest video I've ever touched on all platforms, because on Instagram my highest view video I think is 2 million something. YouTube now it's 4 million. And guys, you thought I was getting money from that other freaking video? This short, it hasn't even been the full end of the month yet. This has been the most this is the most I'm gonna get from one YouTube check that I've made out of my 5 years of YouTube. And I'm really trying to not get up. Damn. I'm really trying not to mess it up, so I've been posting way more on my shorts. I've already been posting consistently, but that video itself just hit like a whole new level. So I got more subscribers, and I'm getting more money now. So now this time, guys, I told myself I'm not gonna drop the ball like I did last time. But even with this, I'm learning so much, because once you hit that first strike, you gotta keep it going. It's like, I really feel for artists and like creators and just people in general. Like, you just have to keep the momentum going, and it's so hard when you don't know. because at the end of the day, you could do whatever you want to do, but it's all about the algorithm. It's like, okay, is the algorithm fucking with you or not? And those things can be discouraging, especially when you feel like you put so much effort and it's barely getting any recognition, but the thing that you put the least effort in is getting so much. So it's like, okay, you're almost torn between a line of, okay, should I follow the trends or should I follow my authentic self? Or not, that sounds so like cliche, because obviously follow your authentic self, obviously, right? But you almost want to, it's just like when you see the money in the followers, it's attractive and you don't want to lose it once you finally get eyes on you. You're like, okay, like, do I have to keep posting this for a while and then start bleeding in my new content, or do I start bleeding in my new content now? But the thing with YouTube, it's so crazy. Like with YouTube, if you go to YouTube Studio, some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't know, but if you don't know, every YouTuber has like a YouTube Studio app, and the YouTube Studio app is gonna rate your shorts or your videos from a scale of 1 to 10, and that rating itself is basing it off of like your performance level. So you know, normally on a test it's gonna be about, if you get like anything higher is like a good, like if you get an 8 out of 10, like an 80, if you get a 9 out of 10 to 90. Think of this more so like a race, where the Olympics, top 3 on the podium is what really matters. Everything else after that does not care. Like it doesn't, that doesn't, it's irrelevant, but it's just not as important. So think of like number 1, number 2, and then like number 3 is down here. That's how YouTube works. The higher your video is, if you are number 1, your video is viral. If you're number 2, your video is viral. But anything like that gets up into a 10, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like you're dunzos. So you have to make sure you keep posting that up. And it's crazy because your video can be viral, but then like that next video could be okay, like a 4 out of 10. The next video could be a 2 out of 10, but the next video after that can be a 6 out of 10. So it's such a gamble with this algorithm, and it almost makes you want to question like, okay, like how do I want to go about this? But all in all, I'm over here yapping. The whole moral of the story is just to make sure you just stay true to yourself and build community, because I feel like once you build a strong core, they're gonna fuck with whatever you do. So the moral of the story is, guys, I'm gonna make this short, is that I had someone tell me I fell off, and ooh, I needed that. I need to tell myself that, because at some point you have to really just face a reality and just be like, okay, what do I gotta work on? And y'all in this channel have not seen me in, I think, 2 years, since I was 20. I'm 20, I just turned 20, I just turned 23 some months ago. So y'all probably like, who is this girl? It's me. I'll definitely recommend following me on my main channel, but just letting y'all know I'm going to be posting on this channel. This is going to be my clips channel for the most part, so I am going to be on live a lot. These videos I've been posting a lot of my clip streams, so this is going to be a lot of clips on here. You're going to see a lot of BTS, you're going to see a lot of long footage. For the most part, you're going to be getting clips from my lives, and I'm just going to be dumping it on here. And apologies to you guys who have still, thank you for the ones who've still been here, and apologies for the ones who were like, dang, where did this girl go? I told her to keep posting, I told her to keep going, and she just vanished. And you're right, when the world needed me most, I vanished. When y'all needed me most, I vanished. But it's the reality of the social media game, and I'm back. And I just hope you guys still fuck with me, and I can't wait to see what more we can do. Your girl just hit, right now I'm hit 14K on my main channel after being at 4K for so long. Literally, it's so crazy, guys. I just wanted for 2024, I put out my vision board, I just wanted to hit 5K subscribers. That's all I wanted, and I didn't even hit that. I didn't hit 5K, I was still at 4K. And so I told myself, okay, cool, I'm gonna change this goal, I'm gonna bring this goal to 2025 with me, and I want to hit 5K. Not even 5K, I want to hit 7K, because I know I'm going to hit 5K. I already knew that about myself. I know I'm going to hit 5K, so let me just up the ante a little bit. Let me put 7K, so it gives me a more drive to push. Guys, we are 15 days into 2025, and I'm at 14K on my main channel. To some of y'all that might be that may not be a lot, but for me, it doesn't even feel real a little bit, because damn. But nonetheless, it's a game. This whole algorithm is a game, and shit, let's do it. I hope you guys are down for the ride with me, and yeah. I'm not gonna edit this. It's gonna be raw and uncut, so I'm gonna be stumbling a lot, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna see you on my next clip.